Swadika! Hello and welcome to the Spices of Thailand, the culinary program that brings you delicate cuisine, fine dining at top-notch restaurants around town, and brilliant cooking with expert chefs right here on TAN Network. Got any places in mind for the special night of New Year's Eve? Well, today we introduce you to one of the coolest dining places in the city to celebrate your special night and welcome the new year with a new menu provided by a new chef at Angelini Italian Restaurant at Shangri-La Hotel, Bangkok. With cooking experience from Michelin star awarded restaurants and five-star hotels, Chef Marco brings a new sensation to enhance traditional Italian cuisine with a contemporary touch.
I'm in search for happiness.
Sawadee, my name is Marco Riva. I'm the new chef of Angelini Restaurant in Shangri-La, Bangkok. And I would like to welcome you to my restaurant. Absolutely. Before to join Shangri-La and Angelini Restaurant, I was working in Japan for the Ritz-Carlton Hotel, being in charge of the Italian restaurant Splendido. And before that, I was working still for Ritz-Carlton in Jakarta, where I was in charge for the Porto Venere, the award-winning restaurant, considered the best restaurant in Jakarta. The very big problem for Italian restaurant outside of Italy is to find the same quality ingredients that normally you find in Italy. You have alternative, like for example over here, instead of use Italian tomato, we use Japanese tomato, that are very good quality, the same. We have, but mostly the product like Parma ham, burratina cheese, every kind of cheese that we use over here, we're looking for the first, the prime quality product directly from Italy, imported over here only for us. Like we have a Parma ham 24 months, then is a Riserva, very unique. We have a Parmigiano cheese 36 months, Riserva also, very unique. We have a unique sausage over here, pork sausage that we can find all over here. That is more or less the concept that I like to use in my restaurants. Traditional cooking style with best quality ingredients. Like I say, we use the basic tradition and the flavor gonna be traditional, but we present it in a modern way, in a fancy way. It's gonna be very unique. Plus, I use something that is almost forgotten even in Italy, and it's like the Toscan grill. In Italian restaurant, normally you don't go to eat a steak, but actually there is a tradition in Italy that comes from Tuscany where we use this particular grill. There is a grill built inside of the oven, normally a pizza oven traditional. Then we use over here in Angelini where we marinated fish and meat with these special Italian aromatic herbs, extra virgin olive oil and garlic, and we grill it in this particular equipment that we have over here. That's actually after I arrived over here a couple of months ago, and before to change the menu, actually I analyzed, I got feedback from my customer, and I understand that is what the locals, the Thai people over here is looking for. They want a real feeling than you are in an Italian restaurant, than you are not in some kind of fusion or mixing between Italian or Thai and any other kind of cuisine. They want to have the real deal. Very unique. Like I say, we have a great variety of pasta. We use a fantastic pasta that actually is a recipe passed down from my grandmother for a pasta with smoked garlic, porcini mushroom, and Parmigiano cheese cream. Then we shave fresh Italian black truffle on the top, and it's very unique. Like I said before, we have amazing prime material like the Parma ham. Parma ham that we use over here, I'm very proud, is a fantastic quality Parma ham. Many times you have many restaurants sell Parma ham as Parma ham, and it's not really Parma ham, it's a copy of Parma ham. When you come over here, you test what actually we serve over here, you can understand the difference from a copy and the original Riserva Parma ham. We have, like I said before, we have this concept of the Toscan grill that is unique in Bangkok, I believe, and very hard to be found even around the world, where you can really test what is the Italian style grill. We actually, something that we do it unique over here, we have a table that we call it prima fila. This prima fila table is right in front of my station, of the chef of Angelini's station. And when you sit on this table, you cannot order from the menu. I decide what you're gonna eat that night. And I'm gonna make unique things that in that night I have in my mind, or I have this particular fresh ingredients that come in that particular day. And I'm gonna set up a special menu for the people that would like to enjoy this experience. For other things, like I say, it's a unique ambience here in Angelini. Angelini used to be very, very famous before the renovation, like the Italian restaurant for excellence in Bangkok. We want actually to again make a name for a restaurant like the Italian restaurant, where you can find the best Italian food, the best ingredients that you cannot find in other place. Yeah, also not only for New Year, like I say, even for Christmas and New Year, we use cotechino. Then is a very particular traditional recipe from Italy. Then is the leg of the pork taken out from the bones and the meat, grounded the meat, put it back, and then boil it, serve it with lentil and polenta, and it's very unique, very traditional. Then we have culatello di zibello for New Year's. Then is another quality of ham, but it's very, very high quality.
Today's first dish is a cold appetizer of premium sliced New Zealand beef served with sophisticated black truffle, grated Parmesan cheese, and microgreens. Chef Marco's going to cook traditional Italian risotto with a meaty lobster as a special dish for the New Year's celebration.
And I hope you're ready to cook. Tonight we're gonna do the lobster risotto with baby spinach.
80 grams of risotto, 500 grams of lobster, 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 handful of grated Parmesan cheese, 1 cup of prosciutto, 2 handfuls of sliced garlic, 2 tablespoons of tomatoes, 2 ladlefuls of lobster stock, 1 handful of chopped parsley, baby spinach for garnishing.
Here, this recipe is a kind of fusion between North Italy and South Italy. North Italy is the risotto with the butter and the parmigiano. South Italy is the lobster that you see already before, but now we already steam it only 8 minutes, because we're gonna finish to cook it together with the risotto. Anyhow, like I say, we already steam it for 8 minutes. To clean it, we're gonna use only half of this lobster. Very easy to get it done, one time that you learn the technique. This that you can see inside is actually, we call it in Italy corallo, this black part. Only the female of the animal have these particular things. And many people then do not know what it is, actually clean it thinking then is something's bad. I let you imagine what they think is it. Then we're gonna keep the head, that we're gonna clean it in this way for the decoration. The meat of the kela, we do not gonna keep it together because we're gonna need to chop it, and then it's not a problem to keep it together. Now we're gonna start to cook the risotto. We start in the very, very traditional way. Butter. Let's take it away because it was a little bit already hot. And a little bit of shallot. A secret of the risotto is actually the toasting time. To make a good risotto, then keep the cooking and do not gonna be overcooked. It's very important to do a good toasting procediment. Then is this one. Very, very slowly, make a little extra skin to the risotto to contain the flavor. Okay, now when the toasting is done, we put a little bit of Prosecco. And we slow down the cooking. The secret, another secret to do a good risotto is actually to don't put too much liquid, to put the liquid little at a time. Normally a risotto takes around 18 minutes to be fully cooked, and, but depend always on the quality of the risotto that you're gonna choose to use. To continue with the water, we're gonna use a vegetable stock. Just to make a vegetable stock very, very simple, you can boil carrots, onion, celery, a little bit of aromatic herbs. Then everybody have his secret, but I keep it very, very simple. The flavor I wanted is come up from the lobster. That is the main important ingredients that we have. Okay, then we have the risotto working. And we're gonna let it work for now I believe around 16 minutes. Other side, we have the pot, and I believe gonna be very hot. Just a little for cool it down. It was a bit too hot now. And extra virgin olive oil. We're gonna have our garlic and the chili. Make sauté the garlic slowly, not too strong. We wanna then take this blonde goldy flavor, but pay attention to do not burn the garlic, because if the garlic is burning, then the entire plate is gonna take the flavor of the garlic burn. Remember the corallo. See now the color totally change and become orange. Nice flavorful color. Open up a little bit the meat from the shell, just to make sure that the flavor is go all over. We go with the rest of the meat. Like we say, it's already halfway cooked. We don't need to cook it too much. Then again, a little bit of prosecco. Okay, like you can see, our risotto is almost there. Now we're gonna do the last couple of touch. Okay, we have our lobster, then we cook on the side to get a little bit more flavor. We're gonna put it together. Now is the moment when you still have a little bit of liquid like this. Is the moment that you take it out from the fire. Because in Italy we call mantecatura. Is the last part of cooking the risotto. Many people prefer to do not use butter with fish. I actually believe that is still in the tradition of my church from North Italy. A little bit of butter, a little bit of cheese Parmigiano, always little in the risotto lobster, but a little bit gonna close the perfect taste. A little bit of chopped parsley, and you're gonna take the baby spinach, just broke it up a little bit. Don't need to be cut with the knife. And like I say, just last minute. Mix very, very, very slowly to incorporate the cheese and the butter. Just a little bit of olive oil.
That's all the cooking for today on the Spices of Thailand. Special thanks to Angelini Italian Restaurant at Shangri-La Hotel Bangkok and to Chef Marco for providing us this special Italian menu for the New Year celebration.
I would like to invite all of you to join me in Angelini for a real feeling of Italy here in Bangkok, where you can taste a bit of Italy with me and my team in Angelini. Enjoy, buon appetito.
Feel free to share your ideas about cooking and cuisine or ask for selected recipes by sending us an email to spices@tannetwork.tv. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you for joining us today on the Spices of Thailand. See you next time with more yummy food and fun cooking with expert chefs right here on TAN Network. Bye for now. Sawasdee ka.